Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Torre and Emanuel Lasker. This extremely beautiful chess game was played in Moscow in 1925. Torre had white pieces and he started with d4. Emanuel Lasker played knight to f6, knight to f3, e6, white to move. What would Torre do? Bishop to g5. Torre attack, of course. c5, e3, c takes on d4, e takes on d4, bishop to e7 unpinning, knight from b to d2, not knight to c3. Torre intends to play c3. Black to move, d6, not d5. This is preventing knight from coming to e5. c3, knight from b to d7, bishop to d3. Have a look at black's position. Black has a Sicilian, Scheveningen pawn structure. b6, knight to c4, bishop to b7, queen to e2, queen to c7, and both players castle kingside. Rook from f to e1, rook from f to e8, rook from a to d1, knight to f8. Well, white pieces are nicely mobilized, but how to make the progress? Torre played a patient move, bishop to c1, intending knight to g5 in some variations. Knight to d5, knight to g5, b5, attacking the knight on c4, knight to a3, b4, c takes on b4, knight takes on b4, attacking the bishop. How to save the bishop? Perhaps bishop to b1 comes to mind. Torre played queen to h5, threatening queen takes pawn on f7, and perhaps knight to bishop takes on h7. Problem easily solved by bishop takes on g5, bishop takes bishop, knight takes on d3, rook takes knight. Black to move. Black has a very good move in this position. Please pause and find the best move for black. What did you find? Emanuel Lasker played queen to a5, a very strong move. This is not only attacking the rook on e1. The threat is also h6. And if bishop moves, then the queen takes queen. White to move. How to solve this problem? What is the best move for white in this position? Torre played b4. If rook from e to d1, then h6. And after rook to b3, queen to d5, threatening checkmate. Then rook takes bishop, queen takes rook, and black is better. So, Torre played b4. Queen to f5. If the pawn sacrifice is accepted, then bishop can move to d2, attacking the queen. So, Emanuel Lasker played queen to f5, still pinning the bishop, but now threatening queen takes rook. Rook to g3, h6, attacking the pinned bishop. What now? Torre kept his cool. He played knight to c4, threatening knight takes pawn on d6. This is now the most critical position of the game. Black to move. What would you do? Would you take the bishop and allow knight takes on d6? Or would you play queen to d5, attacking the knight and still preventing white bishop from moving. Emanuel Lasker played queen to d5. On the surface, this looks like the best move, but h takes on g5 was a better move. Then if knight takes on d6, queen to g6, queen takes queen, knight takes on g6, knight takes on e8, rook takes on e8. Black has two pieces for the rook. At least black is equal. But like I said, queen to d5 looks better on the surface. Knight to e3, queen to b5, bishop is still pinned. We have reached the most interesting position of the game. White to move. What would you do? Please pause the video and find the best move for white. Did you pause? How did you save the bishop? Carlos Torre managed to save the bishop. A miracle. Saved the bishop by sacrificing the queen. This is a move that Emanuel Lasker missed in his calculations. Well, what else but queen takes queen. And now the start of the windmill. Rook takes on g7 check. King to h8. Rook takes on f7 check. King to g8. Rook to g7 check. King to h8. Rook takes on b7 check. King to g8. Rook to g7 check. King to h8. Black to move. How would you continue? Would you win one more pawn, or would you go for the queen? Carlos Torre played rook to g5 check, attacking the queen. King to h7. Rook takes on h5. King to g6, forking the bishop and the rook. Rook to h3. King takes bishop. Black wins back a piece but loses one more pawn. Rook takes on h6 check. King to g5. Rook to h3. Rook from e to b8. Rook to g3 check. King to f6. Rook to f3 check. King to g6. a3 defending the pawn on b4. a5. Pawn takes pawn on a5. Rook takes pawn on a5. Knight to c4, attacking the rook and the pawn on d6. Rook to d5, attacking the pawn on d4. Rook to f4, defending the pawn. Knight to d7. Rook takes on e6 check. King to g5, attacking the rook. But also that black is threatening rook to b1 check. How would you solve that problem? White played the move and black resigned. The move is g3. Emanuel Lasker resigned. With this move, Carlos Torre is defending the rook and also solving back rank problems. What a game and what a windmill. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess and bye for now.